Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm really excited to have you because this is where you're going to learn how to take care of your skin and also how to put that makeup on yourself. At the end of this video, if you've learned something, give a big thumbs up, subscribe and join this family. And hit the notification bell as well. I am on Instagram, so you can come and say hi to me there. Before we begin this video, let's look at what our Lord wants to tell us today. When you go through deep waters, I will be with you. So keep your faith and you will never get drowned in the water. Firstly, I would like to say that under eye lines are completely normal. Everyone has them. I have them as well. But can you get rid of under eye creasing? People go out spending money on setting powders because they feel that that's going to fix their under eye creasing. What I want to show you today in this video is it's not the product that you use. More so, it's the technique you use while applying your face powder. In this video, I will show you that technique which you can try. You can come back and tell me in the comments below if you were able to set your concealer with this technique. I'm going to use the same setting powder under each eye. On one eye, I will use my technique, and on the other one, I will use the technique used by most of us, and it doesn't work. I've already done my regular skincare, which I do every single morning before I apply my makeup. We will now go in with the skincare for my under eye area. I'm taking my regular eye cream. I blend in between my fingers like this and kind of smooth it like this. I like to do it outwards and upwards. This is going to help you kind of prime the under eye area because we want to avoid the under eye creasing. You would really need to start with the under eye skincare. The skin here is the thinnest than anywhere on your body. Therefore, it is delicate. You got to ensure your eyes are well hydrated. If that area is overly dry, then your creasing is going to show more. People who have not started using an eye cream, start using it as soon as you can. It's going to help nourish and soothe that area for you. Let's apply a thin layer of foundation. Let's apply this with a brush all over. Going on the under eye just a little bit so that I know where to conceal. Taking my concealer now. Everyone applies concealer in a different way. I'm going to show you how I apply. It is important for you to set the concealer as important it is for you to apply the concealer. I'm applying my concealer here in the outer corner this way so that it shows lifted a little extra. You can completely follow your way. It's totally up to you. Next I'm taking is my beauty sponge and puffing this on my under eye area. I prefer using a sponge so that you get that seamless finish. My eyeshadow is done. You can see that this technique lifts the eyeshadow up and gives it a little lift. Now I'm flipping the sponge to pick up any excess. This way, the sponge absorbs the excess product that is there under the eye. I'm going to go in with another layer of foundation so that the concealer binds itself with the rest of the face. With my sponge which has foundation, I'm going to start buffing from my forehead. Now let's keep doing the rest of the face too. with the same sponge. I've taken a little more foundation on the same sponge and gonna do my under eye area. Just need my under eye area to look a tad lighter and brighter, but a part of my face. Next part is to learn how to avoid that creasing. Today let's use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder because this one is so popular. It's not so much about the products. I'm saying again and again. It's all about the technique. You need a good quality product, I agree. But the technique will ensure that your under eyes don't crease. I use this kind of triangle shaped powder puff where your finger fits right in and is perfect to fit in your under eye area. Now this part is very important, so pay attention. Before your setting powder comes in, take a sponge and buff your under eye with the tip of your sponge so that it ensures there are no creases. If you're going to use your setting powder directly, your powder is going to crease in your lines. And that's what you're doing. You are setting creases. You're going to see them straight away. Please understand, it is very natural to have those lines. If you see those lines enhanced, that means you're applying the concealer over foundation and setting the powder on those lines. What we are going to do today is clear off the product from those lines and then go ahead with the setting powder so that it fixes everything and I have a smooth base. You need to lift the product with the tip of the sponge out. Now the sponge has absorbed all the excess product here. We are going to go back in. Now I have gone really into the crease that are there. So the first place I set is right under the eyelashes. Now I'm going to leave it and go with the powder in the other areas of the face. Now I'm taking a brush. You may note that there is no product on this brush. Just dusting away. Let's go and do the other side now. This side of my face has my technique and this side with the generic technique that we all use. Now let me do the rest of my face and be back. My makeup is done for the day. So I'm going out with my husband and daughter and I'll be back in 4 hours and then we will check how this looks like. Hi, it is so humid out here. I'm going to show you how both these sides look. Now this side was the technique which I use every day before going to work, which I said in the beginning of this video. And it looks perfectly matte even after 5.5 hours. And this side is the generic one, which most of us do. And it has already creased here. I hope I've helped you in some way with this video. And if you're going to use my technique, do let me know down in the comments how did you feel about it. If you have any technique that you might be using by which your concealer may not be creasing, do let me know down in the comments and wait for my next video, which will be up in a few days. Till then, I pray that you have great few days.